Now, I know you just sort of caught sight of it. Our next match is of the utmost importance. It's our winners' finals of the Path to Pro finals, but it's not just to determine who gets into grand finals. That's not even the most important thing here. The most important thing about this match is that whoever qualifies in the grand finals by winning the winners' finals makes it into the Injustice 2 World Championship, because it's the top 2 in this tournament qualify for the World Championship. So you get grand finals, you're in. You've qualified. And one of these guys has guaranteed it. This is the most important match in the entire Path to Pro to date, and it is moments away from taking place. So guys, predictions.
This is going to be hard, because this is 2 players that have been playing ridiculously well today. I actually think my prediction is going to go to InspectahChoz, because out of everyone we've seen today, he has just been that dark horse, that unknown factor that we saw him win convincingly in the week he won in the Month of Power. But that was it. That's the last time we'd seen him. We haven't seen him in any other tournaments since between then and now. We haven't seen him online much. I just haven't really seen him play. But today he has just brought out this insane Atrocitus, this clean, calculated, like, he understands the character to a level that I just haven't seen yet. And I think for that reason, he's going to be my prediction here.
So while I before we get under Jim's on, just kind of show you guys the winner's bracket graphic to see how these guys got to this position. In the first place, it was a really full-on and hard-fought bracket. But to be in this position, Happy Pal fell to InspectahChoz 3-1, and Napier, I mean, there's no getting around it, annihilated Bambuka 3-0. And I mean, just look at the rest of their competition as well. It was, we saw H-Dope was in there, Rizza was in there, Asad Massa was in there. Like, this was a hard-fought bracket, and it's all gone down to this final match. But Jim, who's your prediction for this winners' final?
I think I'm going to have to agree with Mustard, because it's going to be control and clean play versus what I believe at the start will be a lot of disrespect from Napier. I mean, that's kind of what he's done today with the tournament. He's kind of come in, disrespected his opponents, and see if they were able to stop him. And
he's made them understand that he is Batman. He isn't just
exactly
any other superhero. He is the Batman. The Batman commands respect, but he doesn't have to respect you.
That's that billion-dollar hero mentality, I think. And just for the guys at home, while we get well, we get the match underway, I should say, got that sentence out there in the end. The term disrespect, you know, I know, actually, we hear it all the time. If people go, disrespect? He didn't insult him or anything. It's actually not the term you would expect disrespect to be.
Not in a personal sense. Not like I don't think he appreciates his opponent. I don't think he likes his opponent. The term disrespect is something in the game that, you know, for example, just a quick... I suppose a quick example would be, for example, if you're blocking against, let's say, Batman, right? You block a meter burn Batarang, he's probably guaranteed some button. You've blocked it, you have to block the follow-up, right? You've blocked this, you now have to hold something else. To disrespect that is to know you have to block the follow-up, but to just not care. I'm going to jump out, I'm going to backdash, I'm going to do something that shouldn't work because I shouldn't do it. But I don't think he's going to time this well, so I'm going to do something else. That's the term disrespect.
Disrespect is another word for challenge, basically. That's as far as it goes. But Batman is a character in this game that can disrespect many things. He's got those fast launches. He's got a good backdash. He's got quick buttons.
Mechanical bats.
But I have been informed that our match is well and truly good to go. This is going to be our winners' finals of the Injustice 2 Path to Pro, presented by PlayStation 4. And one of these 2 players is just about to qualify for the Injustice 2 World Championship.
But not only that, minimum £2,500 prize for second place today. One of these guys is guaranteed minimum second by winning this. It's going to be InspectahChoz from Russia on this Atrocitus, or Ed Napier, also from Russia, on this Batman that we've seen improve week after week after week. This is a match of qualified early versus qualified late. 2 players that have been playing out of their minds today, but only one of them can go through Grand Finals winner's side. And an immediate slide. You said disrespect would start, and that's what we saw at the beginning.
But the only reason that slide worked is because InspectahChoz didn't get his down 1. I mean, like, if he got down 1 background bounce, I'm fairly certain he would have had this start. But unfortunately, because of that, Napier just already with the aggression. And speaking of disrespect, Choz jumping out of the Batarangs. There's a whip punish forward 2-2-3. That's a full combo, and he's going to guarantee himself deck start after this.
There's those plus frames. Napier's holding this pressure, tries to meter burn forward 3 out, but the distance, InspectahChoz just wanted to summon his trait instead.
He's got bar to make it safe, but wow, the advance underneath the shot.
That's actually some interesting matchup stuff. Batman, the 1-2, making him crouch lower. If he goes for the orb and not the shield, he actually will miss. I've seen that before.
Blind rages for
Blind Rage is foolish. He's one of those batarangs to close in the space, but catches him again. A bit too far away. Yeah, a bit too far away for the forward 3. But this is what we expected to see from Napier. I mean, just the rush down, the aggression, the reads. But against InspectahChoz, if you read the grappling hook, he can punish you with puddle. So I wonder if we'll be seeing that on a read. But wow, just a raw forward 3 in his face. He's built sufficient blood. Actually, sometimes when you build enough of your blood bar there, you can meter burn it. Down, meter burn will give you a blast. It's plus on block and full combo on hit. Here comes Napier. Crosses back to the wall.
Oh, I love that setup. Just whiffing a slide point blank just to make him want to whiff punish it, and then you send out the mechanical back to hit him. Seen that before just to make it safe. InspectahChoz on the nice life bar though. Napier back to the wall. This is where InspectahChoz can thrive, but not a lot of bar to work with here.
Yeah, you may think that Batman's on the back foot, or I should say InspectahChoz is on the back foot. When he's got your back to the wall, he can mix you for days. He's got such good cornered combo damage. What? That was just very smart.
Only Batman can double jump over a meter burn breath.
The exception of an air dash, that's most of the situations he can sort of get out of. So many different ways to adjust his jump arc. And again, speaking of which, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Another change.
Just been on point with these reads non-stop. There's the block pressure. InspectahChoz holding it. The down 2 challenge. He just has that quick launcher. He knew that InspectahChoz was likely to press a button or jump in that situation, and he made the read, and it paid off.
That was a very much a matchup we expected to see. In many, many ways, we were like, right. So we just saw InspectahChoz trying to go for his sort of traditional pressure and mix and footsies, but then you got Napier just one end of the seesaw to the other. Very explosive, just out there in his face. Hard to deal with. But again, it's just good reads on the jump, different ways of adjusting his jump arc, making it difficult for InspectahChoz to try and anti-air him. And that's it, really. The second you close in that space, InspectahChoz has got a wake-up attack, but against Batman with trait, it's risky to try it. We're back on Gorilla City as well.
I mean, what's the chances of getting the same stage back to back? Still, though, Napier is just looking that next level of comfortable right now.
Now, 1 game up already. Very quick fashion. If Napier wins this, he's going to be in a great situation. Now, tries to jump out of the plus frames, which is going to give InspectahChoz that guaranteed first hit. And wow, tries to sort of buffer that into the background bounce, but they have a funny angle. There's the whiff, the patience, the adaptation. Inspector is now waiting for the ultra jump arc, and he's just trip guarding it with a forward 2.
Indeed, Napier now, half of his life almost gone completely.
There we go. Here comes that Dexstar pressure, going in for the final overhead. Doesn't want to overextend, but wow, no fear, taking the bold risk straight into the low.
A quick confirm though, InspectahChoz has him back to the wall. Oh, instant jump to out of the corner. Napier, I think he realized he just didn't have a lot of health left in that situation. InspectahChoz,
lovely cross up. Here comes more guaranteed trait. Push block to try and reset back to neutral, but really InspectahChoz does need Dexstar to get going, and at this range Napier will deny it. Ow, just let him summon it.
Oh. InspectahChoz is just going for some of these interesting neutral options, like just raw back 3s, trying to cover them with the Dexstar shot. Really just putting a lot of faith into that trait.
Now there is the interactable. That's going to be gone for good. Now, it's one of those interactables. Doesn't regenerate in any way. So he's not going to have that sort of corner option. There's the plus frames. Challenge with the down 2.
And a nice combo off the trade as well. That's really just good knowledge of the situation. And again, InspectahChoz chews up the armor. You can see the on-the-spot adaptation.
Calm down.
And it's being made, and it's basically being made over the span of like 1 game or less than a game. Impressive stuff. And Napier, he's trying to answer back. He'd do the slide into trait call, knowing he was going to press a button, so he tries to forward 3, but it gets armor broken. Like, they really are trying to think on their feet.
There we go. That was a really nice punish on the overhead by Napier, but didn't quite get the full follow-up. But the knowledge, the awareness is enough. Oh, no, it didn't work. That would have been such a sick conversion.
That would have been unbelievable. I mean, again, you can't really count Napier out. I mean, he is so much down on life, and Inspector is going to have access to a clash now, but really, Batman, he has got a phenomenal comeback mechanic, and one of these hits is going to be a great way to start. I don't quite think Napier was expecting that to come out and hit, though.
Your rage gives you
early clash. This might be just the opening that Napier needs.
It could be.
Oh, the read!
That's the read. That's the Napier we've known and loved for a few weeks now. Those raw reads on stuff like that, raw activations on character powers. Just he knows you're likely to do something, and the grapple will get him a full combo.
Now there's that shield, immediately expecting Napier to go in for the trait. Catches him out of the air. Napier now really can't afford to get one more time, and there's the read. That's likely to be a full combo into guaranteed death, and it is gonna be so. Charles now tying things up 1-1.
Indeed, indeed, and that all came off what could have been a bit of a disastrous situation for Choz. But that grapple hook almost did by itself to just bring it back. I mean, that's Batman though, right? All he needs is that one hit, that good opening to just completely steal momentum back and do what he wants to do. But I mean, I think that very much is the same thing for Atrocitus as well. This is two very aggressive in-your-face characters that, I mean, they have answers for each other, and both these players clearly know the matchup. This is just some good old-fashioned injustice.
Well, with it being one game each. I mean, they've been a couple of... The first game, not so much, but that second game was definitely a little bit longer than we have been seeing today.
Begin.
Now we're on the Arkham Asylum outside. Wonderful anti-air down one from InspectahChoz. Gonna go end his damage a bit early to get the cat. Ooh, just raw breath too.
He's going in for the blood drain.
I love that setup.
Because he guarantees the blood drain, and then he goes in for those Dexter strings that are plus on block to guarantee more pressure. So the amount of damage you take on block while he's building meter is fantastic.
Oh my lord. Raw punch flow out of the block stun of a push block, and Napier just read it that one step ahead for that raw grapple.
Tries to instant jump too though. Doesn't quite work in the mechanical bat. Forsaken. Too far away. Again, the push block. Reset back to neutral. Instant jump one. Successfully blocked because it's only going to be an overhead on the way down.
InspectahChoz throwing out that meter. Anti-air down one again, but wasn't quite confident in the read this time. Maybe didn't have the lift, the meter to get the lift. Hello, cat friend, you are back again. Oh, there's the lift.
Guaranteeing the pressure, but again, another push block.
You can always feel the disappointment from an Atrocitus player that will go for lift full screen and already shoot the orb to make himself safe, but then the lift connects and they lose a full combo because of it.
Oh, wow. We get back forward one.
Interesting pickup.
Tags him on the backside.
There's a push block again. Doesn't want anything to do with the block.
I like that. The patience. Wait for the grappling hook and
but
then summon Dexter.
Look at what Napier is doing. He knows he's got the cat out and he is just content to just let the bar disappear. Both these players are playing around the trait so well. Well, that's a full combo.
Caught by the final section of that string. This is a very evenly matched game so far. Even meter, very even life. Nice whiff punish. Napier with the awareness.
You'd be a perfect Red Lantern. I only come in black.
He has shaders that aren't black.
Indeed-a-roo.
Oh, but again, there's that adjustment from Choz. He's happy to sit there with the grapple hook, right? He's ready to block the grapple and then trait. He's no longer just trading in the neutral. So Napier's trying to catch something that InspectahChoz just isn't doing anymore.
And Choz is consistently eating those low slides. He's got all this bar, but just hasn't had the chance to do anything with it.
Oh, that raw lift! That's not the first time we've seen InspectahChoz go for that option. He's going to take a life bar down. Napier with a massive life lead, but look at that meter difference.
Comeback's definitely possible. Gets hit by the raw overhead. Wow, the wake-up slide! No fear! Now he's in danger right now.
Oh, the mechanical bat is gone though. Oh, clean punish. I don't know if InspectahChoz has the capability to survive this anymore. I mean, it's Batman. It's almost guaranteed chip damage.
Calm down,
especially with that clash.
I mean, if InspectahChoz can do this, it is going to be a miracle. Straight up miracle.
Never say never.
Uh-oh.
That was brave.
Uh-oh. Does it wake up or not? That's the read. Delay wake up. Down two. No punish.
Oh, he's a bit minus, negative.
Oh, we got him again. Try to confirm. No wake up again. Uh-oh.
Oh, no! Wasn't really much he could do about that one. I mean, he did a good job. About half the life, but really, when you are one hit of death against Batman, you've just got to make the miracle read upon the miracle read 1,000,000 times over.
I mean, this is just a slobber knocker of a game. Just truly back and forth. Both players so knowledgeable. But this is what you want to see, right? This is some of the best gameplay we've seen in Path to Pro up until this point. And just to remind you guys at home, the winner of this set will go to Grand Finals where they get minimum second place, thus qualifying them for the Injustice 2 World Championships.
They'll face off against the top 2 of Hometown Heroes, the top 2 of Liga Latina, top 8 from Injustice Pro Series, a collection of the best of all the programs. And if Ed Napier wins this one game, he will be among that talent.
There's that activation. There's the lift. You see the patience. You know Ed Napier doesn't want to lose these bats. And the whole trait going, all that chip damage adding up and all that meter being built. I think InspectahChoz is just content building as much bar as possible.
And now he goes in. I mean, the aggression begins.
The first hit still hasn't been got yet. You know, the patience on the lift is going to do it. InspectahChoz with a nice opening, going to end with corner pressure and wasting all this time trying to get Dexstar back.
Oh, the full combo. Yep, off the slide. Oh! The exchange guarantees Dexstar. The awareness doesn't quite get the combo. Probably tried to do forward one into puddle. Now those sort of sprinkles keeping him at bay, but for how long? Inspector has so much more bar, but
what a read on that wake-up breath, just knowing Napier was likely to go in. Meterless combo punish. Oh, the air tech. The knowledge from Charles, but he gets opened up again. Napier is now on match point. 1 life bar away from making the World Championship Finals. And Napier, I mean, he's been trying week after week, getting better and better every time we see him, and it's all building up to this moment. InspectahChoz still has more than enough health and resources to make this comeback.
Now, I mean, if you are InspectahChoz in this scenario, I mean, this is mental fortitude unlike anything. You have to stay composed. You have to keep it together. There we go, lands a full combo. Opts to go for the punch float instead. Doesn't want to overextend at all.
Has lost Dexstar now, though. It's going to be a while before he has the cat back.
Oh, no!
That's going to be a full combo, and InspectahChoz has already used his clash. He has to be so careful getting opened up here.
I mean, he straight up can't. He cannot get opened up. Tries to get away. Instant jump, opened up by the low. Back to back. Good block on the overhead, but I mean, he's still so weak. Guarantees Dexstar waiting for the grappling hook.
Oh, he's going to catch him. That's a full combo, but Napier with the immediate clash. He wants to get himself out of this corner, get that life back that he's lost.
And get rid of the trait.
Indeed, yeah, get rid of the cat. Now, InspectahChoz, he can make this comeback, but he has to get the cat back.
Oh!
He whiffed a full string, but no, he recovers in time.
Tries to whip punish the slide, but when mechanical bat is out, you can't get hit by the opening. Hang on, he's got an extra bar, he's got bat for free. This is going to be guaranteed victory. And there we go. And Napier qualifies for the Injustice 2 World Championship and is now our first grand finalist in the path to pro, where he'll face off, well, whoever's going to move in this loser's bracket. What a series, and Napier just pulling out all the stops today.
And what an improvement as well. Just as a player, we've seen Ed Napier for a few weeks now, especially sort of towards the later stages of Path to Pro. Had mixed results on the way up, but when it came to week 12, that really was his breakthrough week, where he had some really strong games and just looked really good.
The final week as well. I mean, if this doesn't prove that dedication pays off, I don't know what does.
Practice makes perfect.
You enter week after week after week, you finally make it through in the final week, and now he's qualified. You know, I mean, like, if you give up halfway through or go, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, never have that mentality, because Napier didn't have that mentality, and now he is on that straight-up journey to the World Championships, playing for the sheer amount of which he's going to be playing for.
Money.
Absolutely.
There is no two ways about it. If you place well at the World Championships, you can begin your career as maybe a lifelong pro gamer. You know, this
almost like this has been his path to pro.
Oh, I was going to go there, but
I beat you to it, mate. Beat you to it.
Of course. But still, you know, all jokes aside, that is the reality. That's what's happened. You know, he's spent weeks qualifying, weeks playing his heart out, and here we are. You know, he's just found himself qualifying for the World Championships against some of the best players. I mean, the best players we've seen in Path to Pro thus far, for sure.
So, under Jim, let's have a chat about his Batman. You know, what was the key element here that just made Napier run rings around Charles? Like, what did we just see?
I mean, for the first, like, his main thing is that he just stuck on him as much as he could. But in the later games, the slide with Bat really got so much mileage that was probably like the move that along with the air glide that got him his wins, basically.
Well, just think about the space, right? Just the raw slide, you know, the Batman slide, the back forward 3. Normally, incredibly unsafe on block. Like, you block that and you're going to die for it. You're going to lose so much life. If he has the mechanical bats out, he can send the bat forward at any time while he's not currently, you know, hitting or blocking anything. So you whiff the slide and you can let the mechanical bat go whatever point you want. If they try and whiff punish the slide, you let the bat go, you hit them, and if you stand up in time, full combo, you know? And that alone, it means that you slide in their face, you just whiff a really unsafe attack in their face, and it makes them second guess. They see something that their instincts are screaming at them to whiff punish, and all of a sudden they can't do it, which now means, right, you said, the glide, the double jump, that space the slide kind of commands, now Batman can do a lot more in that space that he normally would. And what also hits from that range? Atrocitus forward 2. So now you just shut down a range that the Atrocitus player wants to command with what he wants to do, but you haven't, because you're doing it with just sheer levels of just knowledge of the matchup.